know, talked a lot about spreading the gospel in this message this week in Romans 15 and things like that. And I was thinking this week, so we've been getting back into skating and going to different skate parks and
the clip. We actually got some cool. Well, we didn't get any clips, but actually, no, you got
the one. I got a 540.
I kind of wish I would have got the clip of me doing that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, you got a good 50 shove it. But listen, we've been going to different skate parks and getting back into riding and things like that. It just reminds me when I was a kid, I would go, especially go by myself. I'd go to a lot of different skate parks and I always felt not good enough about myself at all. I always kind of felt embarrassed to be there because I ride a scooter. You know, I scooter, I don't skateboard. And I would always wear a helmet because I looked up to Scotty Kramer a lot and he told me, always wear a helmet. There's a lot of, injuries that can happen if you don't, right? So I always wear a helmet. And so I always felt like not good about myself at all going to the skate park. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to ride. I'm going to get my clips, but I'm not going to talk to anyone because I thought they don't want to talk to me. They already think I'm a loser.
I'm a scooterer.
They're doing, nollie kickflips and stuff like that. And I'm over here, trying to land my finger whips or whatever the thing is, But I always felt not good enough. So I always just avoided talking to people. I stayed to myself. I rode, and that was that. Since we've gotten back into it, I've noticed I love going up and talking to people. And since we've been at the skate park, since we got back into riding, we've been to like 3 skate parks. Every person that's been there, I've talked to at every one. And, I'm like, wait, okay, that's actually really cool. And I've met a lot of new people like this. And I look back and I think, wow, how many people did I miss out on talking to, on communicating with, on growing a relationship with because I was so nervous about myself and insecure about myself. And I think the same can be said for spreading the gospel. How many times do we not tell people about Jesus? How many times do we not tell people about the good news, the gospel, because we don't feel qualified, because we feel they don't want to hear it. They don't want anything to do with us. They don't care about the gospel. They don't care about the good news. How many times does that happen in life? And I go back to this section in Matthew where Jesus is talking because this completely reaffirms the thought that people need to talk to about the gospel. It doesn't matter where you come from, who you are. Listen to this. Matthew chapter 9, verse 35 through 38. Okay. Jesus traveled through all the towns and villages of that area, teaching in the synagogues and announcing the good news about the kingdom. And he healed every kind of disease and illness. When he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them because they were confused and helpless like sheep without a shepherd. He said to his disciples, "The harvest is great, but the workers are few. So pray to the Lord who is in charge of the harvest. Ask him to send more workers into his fields." What does that mean? That means there is a lot of people out there who want to hear the good news, who want to hear the message of the gospel, who want to hear the good news about Christ. There's a lot of people out there that are hurting and need to hear this good news, but there's few of us to tell them about that. And it doesn't matter how qualified you think you are, how much you think you know. It matters that you go out there and tell others about Jesus, tell others the good news, the gospel. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think our biggest thing as humans is just like rejection. That's what we're scared of. At the end of the day, if it's one person out of the 100 million that you talk to, or 100 people that you talk to, that's something.
That's one person. Yeah, like that's somebody that's going.
And then who knows? That might leads on to somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's butterfly effect.
Yeah, it's just hard for us because rejection's hard.
Mm-hmm. It really is. Yeah, no, that's a good point you're bringing up. Like, rejection is hard. So I asked myself, okay, what's the difference between me now going to skate and being able to talk to people versus me back then? Because I still ride a scooter, I'm still kind of the outcast at the skate park, right? But what's the difference now that I'm able to go up and talk to these people and start a conversation with them and just say hi to them? What's the difference? The difference is that I know who I am. I'm strong in Christ. I'm strong in my faith, and I know who God made me to be. And like I was saying earlier, I don't really, like you said, rejection is hard, but I've learned to stop caring if I get rejected or not. I cared about that for so long. Like, I thought I was the most insecure guy growing up. all the time. I was so afraid of rejection, so afraid that people wouldn't like me. I was the biggest people pleaser. I would be one person around one group of friends, one person around another group of friends, because I wanted to be liked. I wanted to feel cared about and loved. But guess what? Now, reading my Bible every day, knowing what God says about me, I know I'm loved. I know I'm cared for. And if I get rejected, I get rejected. But listen, don't spend your life, because you're going to regret it, guys. You really are. Don't spend your life worrying about what others think about you. Spend your life going out and telling people about Jesus, because they need to feel loved. They need to feel cared for, because so many people, like you said, are afraid of rejection. So many people feel scared. So many people feel like nobody likes them. There is a God that loves them. There's a God out there that cares for them. And yeah, I mean, that's why it's so important to spread the gospel. Don't let insecurities stop you from spreading the gospel.
Yeah. I think about, this is what came to my mind just now, is all the times when people are on their deathbed, and then what do they think about whenever they're there? They're like, what did I not do? And that might be the thing now.
Don't let that be you.
You keep letting that be.
Alexi's been a deep staring all the whole pod.
Maybe I should turn it.
But it wasn't like me just talking to like some random guy. Like I was delivering out there in Virginia, out there in Douglas, Sterling area. And every time I would go there, if this one guy was unloading me and him would just like, we wouldn't say anything. And he kind of like mean mugged me, and I would like, not mean mug him back, but like, I just wouldn't say anything. I just hand him the paper, and then he just offload me. But like kind of in like an aggressive way, but the forklift, like he would be zooming in and out. But then the one day I was able to talk to him, and he was actually a really chill guy, and he was already a follower of Christ. And I don't know, it's just that since I was able to talk to him, like we were able to have that connection, you know what I mean? And it just made it a lot easier instead of like I feel like sometimes I do that. Like I put up like a wall, or like kind of like a mean mug face sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Especially if like people do it to me, I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I'll.
But look what happened, because you finally opened up. Yep.
After a couple deliveries, like I was glad that I talked to him.
And that pool party. Listen, there was once a time where Henry could not swim.
I still can't swim.
It was not too long ago.
Last week.
No, this is like 10 years back.
Pull up the clip of SpongeBob drowning. Riverside Patrick.
This was like 10 years back.
Patrick.
Henry and me, we're jumping into the 12-foot section of the pool, the big kid section, okay? And Henry, knowing he could not swim, I don't know why he jumped.
How old are we?
We're probably 13, 14 at this point.
No, like
this was 13, 14.
I had my driver's license.
And Henry jumps in. We jump in at the same time. I come up and I go right back down. I'm like, what happened? Henry's pushing me down because he's drowning.
Sometimes you gotta help a friend out.
So he's pushing me down and going, Bryce, I can't swim.
The ladder right here.
The ladder is right. 1 foot to the side. And let's just say we're going back to that same 12-foot section tonight, and Henry's getting his redemption. Come on, you're gonna beat the pool this time. Okay, that's what we need. I'm gonna RKO him in.
I'm gonna touch the bottom of the pool, but this time
come back
on my own.
Because I want to.
We got Harper's Ferry next week, boys. Are we doing a pod out there?
That'd be pretty fun. Yeah, a little campfire pod.
Campfire pod.
That'd be cool.
That'd be tough. Guys, we might finish out the book of Romans by the campfire. Come on.
That's what'll be nice. I was just seeing that. We're being Corinthians.
The other little mic by the fire while it's cracking.
Oh yeah, you might get a little ASMR scripture in the campfire next week, but
Corinthians.
Yep. Then we'll be on to 1 Corinthians. It's another great book where Paul's actually writing to a church he planted, so he knows these people, he knows their ins and outs and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a really interesting book. You guys are gonna want to tune in for that. You're not gonna want to miss next week though, the ending of Romans. So make sure you're here for that. Lexi's got a loogie, so I think we're gonna wrap it up anyway. It's about that time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We love you. And we'll catch you next week. We'll be in Harper's Ferry.
Is dead.
Are you serious?
Is dead.
We love you. Peace.
Peace.